Well, hopefully everyone made it to
We live!
this one.
Ty, how do you send me a link so I can let the people know?
I will do my best. Edit. How do I do this?
Me and Ty.
You're going to have to do it on.
Oh, I can just go on there, right?
You could, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Nobody's here because this isn't the one we wanted to do. No connection. That's fucky. One person has joined us. Sorry for the wild inconvenience, folks.
We're here.
All that posting I did. Yeah. I don't know what the issue was. Everything was working wonderfully.
I don't know which one's which.
It's the My Father cigars.
Yeah, two of them are.
Dillon dry. But one shouldn't be working right now. I don't know either.
Here we are. I can see us. Whoever's here, thank you. Whoever's here, thank you. Okay, cool. We got to figure it out. We're here. That's all that matters is we're here.
Oh. I'm going to go and delete that one forever, hopefully.
Yeah, and we're going to...
You entertain the people by looking there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're in charge.
Well, I'm going to... Are we looking here?
No, you're looking up there.
Up there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to light this stogie. I'm hoping that there's some cedar around, but I don't think so. And I don't even have a torch. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Grab me the torch.
There you go.
We're smoking Jamie Garcia, my father's. I'm anticipating much yumminess, to be honest. So I'm going to take this top part off. Soon it's going to be all like brown bands here in Canada.
Yeah, super gross.
Yeah, I already see them. And it's to purposely deter people from smoking cigars. So that's pretty brutal. Usually I would toast with some cedar, but I left it all inside today. So I'm just going to give this a little toast at first. And I'm going to do something some people think is taboo. But, fuck everybody. This is my cigar.
Welcome to my house.
Yeah, I'm just going to give it a little touch like that. Now, this is nothing to be scared of. That's not burning. That's just good for you. Little toasty toast. That's all. Now, Ty, can you reach the V-cut?
I can.
I like to give it a toast sometimes before I cut. And that doesn't allow the smoke to get drawn in. It just gives a toast on the top there. So this
I can't
is mine.
End the old stream.
Fuck the old stream.
Super, super annoying. Yeah, thanks, Peter. It's been a real pain. Yeah, so we got 2 lives going. One that is just dead air, and I can't delete it. And I can't end it. And this is, yeah. Cool. All right, then. Nothing I can do about it now. You keep entertaining the peoples while I try to figure out something else here. I lost peace.
There it is.
There's the piece. Just screw up that, I guess. We'll do that.
Good start. Good start. Never been disappointed with my father's. I also wanted to tell everybody, me and Ty were doing some recording today. Steve's picks, and actually mixed all of them into one glass. And some will say, that's not true. You wouldn't do that.
He did do that.
Some of you are coming in from Instagram, and you're like, you silly bastard. I did it.
Oh, man, that's the wrong thing, too.
Mixed a bunch of what I made. Toxic? Yes. Delicious? Also, yes. Not sorry.
I'm really frustrated, folks. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We thought we'd be real smart and get things started earlier today.
Yeah.
And it was working for some reason. And then last second, the webcam just decided to say,
That's weird. So can I let the people know now?
yeah, let them know.
I'll delete the other.
Yeah, it's still going, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's why I'll delete it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, everybody.
We're a bunch of dumb
Look at
idiots.
Steve. Speaking of Steve, look at his pictures, man. Like,
Oh, what a gem.
what a jackass. Was beautiful, beautiful pictures. I love you, Steve.
All right.
Okay.
So frustrating.
We're here now. That's all that matters. We're here now. We're smoking my father, Jamie Garcia.
Jaime. I think it's Jaime. Could be wrong.
Okay. Jaime.
I could be wrong. Does
Doesn't
anybody
change
know?
the flavor. That's all that matters to me. Who's here anyway? Who's here?
Right now, Peter White.
Hi, Peter. Thanks for joining us, homie. Ty, you're going to have to backtrack as well
In what way?
in our groups that we posted.
Yeah, no diggity. Gersh darn it. I got that started and toasted.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it here. As you see, this is the little picture that we're using for tonight's little gong show. But so far, I'm just a couple puffs into this, and I very much enjoy the beginning. So here for about 2 hours. I would suspect maybe hour 30 for me, hour 45 perhaps. But I'm interested to see what this cigar would offer. And we're drinking Dillon's. I forgot that I actually even drank this. We did a whole show on it. I had no recollection whatsoever. Ty was like, I need you to write a description. It's like, Ty, I can't do that. He's like, what do you mean? You're the description writer. What do you mean you can't? I was like, I have no recollection. I do not recall this episode, sir. Couldn't remember the whiskey. So before I even post the link here, I'm going to pour it. And, you know, the video, my drunk self said it was delightful. Like Robert California. I've never been one to question my drunk self. So I figured I'd pour a little dram for Ty, and I would revisit and just see if I remember this whiskey now. Ty says I really liked it. So
Did you not watch your own video?
yeah, I watched it, but even watching it, don't remember. Who just
Tam. Tam's
Tam.
here.
Hey, Tam, buddy.
Hey, man.
We're trying to get it on the go here, myself and Ty. I think I have the correct link. So we're going to try to get some people to join us here and have a conversation about rye. And you know what? We're here for 2 hours, so it's going to come up my harsh feelings on rye, especially fucking Canadian rye that pretends to be rye. But this is real. So that's exciting. I'm not even going to say anything yet either. I forgot this was a thing that we did. I forgot that we...
He forgot we filmed the episode.
Yep.
How's the sound, guys? Obviously, we can see the picture's working well. We don't know how the sound is. So let us know. Help us out. We're just two drunk, dumb idiots.
Yep.
Try to play with technology and learn. What were we thinking? We're going to have to do a different camera setup. I thought this would work great, but apparently it has issues. So, oh well.
Here we are.
Huh. Dillon's.
Boom. I didn't take Ty.
That's all right. That's okay. You guys can just watch us play on our phones.
Lot 40 rye is pretty decent. So let me start on that. Someone actually asked me today, God damn, Tam, you just speak to me, man. Oh my God, Ben asked me today, what's your favorite? Ben and Tam are both here. So excellent. I just started following Ben today on Instagram. Ben, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We've been conversing for what seems like a long time now. I thought I followed you. I truly thought that I did, and I didn't.
People.
Yeah, so as soon as I realized that, I corrected it today. And Ben said, now you're going to see who I really am. And you know what? I'm not afraid.
Not scared?
No, it's okay. But he asked me today, what's your favorite Canadian whiskey? And I was like, man, it's a loaded question.
Is it ever?
So I picked Lot 40 cask strength 12-year-old batch 1. I think that would be my favorite Canadian whiskey. It was very different than the most recent release. And I'm not talking about the dark oak or dark malt or whatever the fuck it was. But I'm very excited to try that. And you must understand, the Lot 40 cask strength is light years above the regular Lot 40. I don't care so much for the regular Lot 40, I'll be honest with you. But that cask strength, the 12-year-old specifically, very good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. We're just kind of screwy.
Not gentlemanly cigars. You got to remove that.
Oh, just remove them.
Yep, just remove that shit. I'll post it right now on non-gentleman. Hey, but how about that?
I did with this photo.
You just did?
With the photo with links in the car.
The new link?
Yeah. Perfect. I'll delete this other one.
Yeah. We're trying to figure it out, folks.
Thanks for sticking through it.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around. You know, those 4 or 5 of y'all that just keep coming back every week, highly appreciate it. But those of you that are coming back, you know, I'm starting to consider you my folks, my friends now, instead of, you know, just mutual Instagram cats or YouTube cats or Facebook cats or whatever you want to say. Peter, lots of Alberta rye bottled in the U.S. I have several bottles. Barrel rye, 13, 14-year-old Canadian single barrels are great. Yeah, look what Whistle Pig is doing with Alberta rye. You know, Alberta rye, Alberta Premium, for example, delicious, delicious whiskey. 20-year-old shit. Well, I can't say shit. No, it's not. It's good, but the cask strength is great. So 20-year-old kind of failed in comparison to me. So I'm going to taste this Dillon's now, folks, because, again, I didn't remember even doing this show. I couldn't remember any notes, and that's very rare for me. But usually Scotch. I'm usually a Scotch savant. But this Dillon's, I just tasted it just now. I didn't say anything at all. So now I'm going to give you my opinion. And I want to know what your opinion on rye is. And if you know anything about Canadian rye, traditional Canadian rye, sometimes it's 100% corn. And if you're doing that, if you're doing that, fuck you, man. Why are you lying to me? Why? We're grown-ass men and women. Why you got to be like that, right? Tell me. If it's corn, it's fine. It's fine. Drink corn, drink rye, drink wheat, whatever it is. I'll drink anything. But tell me what it is, just so I know. And if you don't want to tell me, fine, but don't call it something that it's not. But this is Dillon's rye. This is made fucking somewhere in Ontario.
Beansville.
Right
near Niagara Falls.
And it says here, what I like about the mash bill, what I really like about this mash bill is it says 100% Ontario rye. Okay, so good. Good start. And when I smell this, it's very bready. And usually with a rye, I'm expecting intense dill.
Dill for sure.
Yeah. And this doesn't have any dill on the nose. But it's very bready, and I don't mind that. It's also kind of root beery to me. But it's right at the end. It's barely noticeable between that bready, rye, bready exterior.
Yeah, I get that. So,
Delicious on
who are we talking with? Who was all the smart ones that were able to transfer over? Peter White, talk that. Shane Hewsome. So Shane is a new follower of ours. I met him in one of the whiskey forums on Facebook.
Shane.
And he reached
Shane
out to
just
me.
showed us a
Johnny Walker.
A Johnny Walker that I was interested in.
Yeah, a triple.
Not everything catches my attention from travel retail, and certainly not everything from Johnny Walker catches my attention.
Not much.
But Ty showed me a picture, and it caught my attention, and I'm very, 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 very interested.
Yeah, he reached out
if
to
you
me.
do the Instagram dance too, please reach out on Instagram as well as YouTube.
Probably will.
Yeah, I would love to converse with you a little more about that. Maybe trade some samples.
So he says he's a newbie, but he loves our reviews. So,
oh my God, thank you so much. Because we're just a bunch of idiots, really. I mean, look, I mixed 4 bourbons tonight. I mixed Brussels Wine and Beyond. Russell's Wine and Beyond. Wild Turkey, yeah. I mixed 1920 Old Forester. I mixed 1792 Full Proof. And Jack Daniel's Single Barrel. I mixed that in there as well.
Oh, my goodness.
And those of you who are like, again, I'll bring it up again here. It's full of shit, this fat idiot. If you come from Instagram, you've seen the darkness. Yeah, I've lost many followers by my home blending routines. And I understand. I truly do understand. But I mixed all these bourbons together, and all together, it tastes like bourbon tastes, and that's like bourbon.
Well, I'm going to stick with just the Dillons for now.
Yeah, I'm going to put this aside and let it sit. And go back to the Dillons.
Let it mellow and blend.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the Dillons? I know
I like it, man.
I know you were excited for me to try it. I remember when you first brought it over, Ty was like, "Josh, this is 100% rye, man."
100%.
Yeah, you're like, this is Canadian rye from Ontario. I was like, "Oh, okay, Ty, sounds good. Can't fucking wait." And he was like, "No, Josh, this is 100% Ontario rye from Canada." So I was like, okay, what's the ABV? And Ty's like 43. And I was like, all right.
So if you watch the video.
To me, above 40 means you care a little bit more.
Just a touch.
You're just not appealing to the masses. You're just not getting people in the door. You're like, hey, this is just a little touch above the regular rye you can expect. And to me, when I tasted it, it was just a little bit above regular rye that I can expect. It was sweet and lovely and delicate, and I enjoyed it. And if you haven't had it, I would recommend it if you're a rye fan. Yeah, it's worth picking up.
It's not super expensive either.
Oh, that's
it's not one of these Canadian whiskeys that's $100.
Like the Lot 40 cask strength is.
Yeah. Now, they do have a cask strength that they release, and it sells out immediately, apparently, like we said in the video.
Well, Dillons, if you're watching, if you could let us know when that batch is coming out, I'll have my brother go pick it up.
December.
And, when I go visit, I'll grab it. So I would love to try it because this regular version at 43%, I'm not mad at all. I didn't pay for it. Knowing what I know, would I buy it?
I bet you would.
If you're telling me it's inexpensive, yeah. Yep.
It's not cheap, but it's not expensive.
Well, we're live, so we can talk prices live.
Yeah, I think I'm going to double check now.
Tell me this is $60.
I think it's cheaper.
Okay, if it's cheaper than $60, I'd pick that up in a second. There's no reason why I wouldn't have this casual drinking rye in my bar because this is the easy daily drinker, and it's great for beginners too because it's very sweet.
It's $39.95.
$40. Oh my God.
$40 for 100% Canadian rye.
I was thinking $60, man. Yep. You know what? Not very often I'm going to tell y'all to rush out and grab a Canadian rye. But at $40, I can't see you being disappointed with this.
Mm-mm.
You got to judge your whiskey based on what you pay for your whiskey, folks. Don't expect a $40 rye to behave like a $200 rye or $100 rye. It's going to behave like a $40 rye. And this behaves like a $60 rye. As far as I'm concerned, I would pay $60 for it.
Now,
Dillons, please Please do not extend the price.
Yeah.
Else, I know the LCBO is watching those fucks.
They monitor everything. They're like the NSA for liquor. They're the worst. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on down here, folks? Peter White, good evening. Hey, Ben.
Tell us what you're drinking, too, if you're drinking along with us tonight. Oops.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah,
Hope
that's right.
that didn't
We're
translate.
fine. But let us know what you're drinking. And if you're smoking along with us,
Oh, listen to
let us
Peter.
know.
Listen to Peter
Peter,
here.
tell me.
He just picked up a cask strength 100% rye 65.8 from Last Straw Distillery in Ontario. Only 48 bottles were sold at the distillery.
And we got some.
We did.
So
We did. It's on its way.
let me tell you, again, I'm not always excited for Canadian whiskey because I'm a Scotch guy. But I love a great corn whiskey. I love a great wheat. You know, I love a great rye. I do. I truly love a great rye. And I am excited to try this this new rye from Ontario. I'm excited for that. I can't wait for it to get here, man.
I know. It's going to be probably about a week with shipping and whatnot. But when I heard about it, I had my super kind brother-in-law, who's all over Ontario constantly, construction and whatnot. He runs a company. Said, hey, man, you going to be in Vaughan today? And he said, I'm in Jokeville right now, but I can be there this afternoon. I said, wonderful.
We got friends muling it, man.
If you'd be so kind as to pick me up some.
Yep.
He ended up grabbing 3. He kept
Great.
one for himself.
Great. We have 2?
We had 2.
I would love one to have in my bunker.
We'll see how good it is.
Yeah. If you don't want it, let me know.
We'll see how good it is.
Because if it's not good, I won't want it for the bunker. And I'm going to tell you if it's not good. But I'm excited. I heard great things. I heard great reviews.
I've heard good things, yeah. So my brother-in-law, he only drinks cask strength. That's his like go-to, and he doesn't water it down. Madman.
I understand.
Whatever.
I understand.
So
I like to change it with
today.
water and see what the water does, right?
Well, another buddy of mine picked up one as well, so we will have an episode on it.
Sorry, folks.
As soon as it gets here, we'll bang it out real quick. I'll edit it up and we'll throw that up. Hopefully as a Wednesday, but maybe as a special because we want to get it out there while it's still available. So Peter says it will kill the Dillon's cask strength rye.
Good.
Well, I've never had the Dillon's cask strength rye. So
Yep. If it's anything like their regular release, I'm excited to try it, right?
So far, this is a nice cigar too.
Excuse me?
You're mowing through it. What are you gonna do? Oh my, Joe
Pardon
Pesci,
me.
bless you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Do you thank Joe Pesci?
I will. Joe Pesci, if you're watching, which I know you are, you're faithful, and I thank you.
Thanks for all that you do.
Thank you for Goodfellas.
Cheers to the Wet Bandits.
Tommy. Oh, the Wet Bandits. Oh, Joe Pesci.
So, my dad, yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, Shane, our new guy there. He,
Listen, Shane, what are you from, Alberta or something?
no, I think he's from Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Tell me,
Yeah.
where? Lower
Yeah.
Sackville?
Went
Tell
to
me.
New Brunswick.
Tell me where you're from, sir.
He's from out east.
Because I'm interested in the Johnny Walker triple cast.
Yeah, so I'll reach out to him. He picked that up. He offered, and I told him it was a mistake, but he offered to pick us up some travel exclusives on his journey.
Wait, did he say us? Did he say the Whiskey Heathens, or did he say Ty?
Well, he said me, but that
Okay,
just,
that's different.
you're extended as part of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
You be careful, sir.
Well, we're like twins, so it kind of works out that
Yeah.
it's basically both of us.
It's a big deal.
But I told him that he's probably going to regret that decision. And come the new year, Shane and I will be communicating a lot. We'll make it worth his while. We'll trade you samples and whatnot. We'll send you some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
as we start
I would
learn
love
your
to trade a
profile.
couple samples. Yeah, as we learn your taste, it would be interesting to see. I was talking to Alex today. Alex said he'd like to trade. I know
It's one of
exactly
our flying
what
wheels.
Alex would love. He picked me up some travel exclusives that were available in Australia. This guy. Alex, if you're watching, thank you.
Ben, you may have been born in Alberta, But I got here as quick as I could, man.
Too.
So did Josh. We found out what's going on out here in the land of the free.
Yeah,
And,
I came here early.
got out here as quick as we could. Almost 9 years for me.
I've been, oh man, well over, well, almost 15 for me.
There's only going to be one for me. Make some money, pay off my student loans, go back home to Ontario.
Oh, for me, I was like, my bro was like, come to the land of milk and honey. Let me get you a job. Got a job, failed piss test immediately. I was like, clean as fuck. And I was like, how did I fail? They were like, I don't know. I was like, guys, look, you don't understand. They were like, no, I don't know. I was like, okay. Passed the piss test the next day because I was clean. Right? Yeah. Passed. Good to go. And I spent 10 years of that company, man. But I came here with a plan to stay here as long as it takes. I fell in love with this town. I fell in love with the community of people here. My wife owns 2 successful businesses here. We're happy, man. This is home. Yeah. I love Fort Mac, man. People shit on Fort Mac, but you can go fuck yourself.
It's because the people that shit on haven't been here.
Yeah, fuck you guys, man. Seriously. Fort Mac. I like Fort Mac, man. Smells like tar and honey.
That might have to do with the peated whiskeys we drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my. So what's going on, fellas? Man. Oh, rude. My sister in Nova Scotia.
Rob, is Rob here?
4 bottles.
Bob, are you here? Oh, I love Rob. Rob's my coworker, man. He's my people. I'm glad I found him.
Is he here?
I don't know if he's here, but he texted me a screenshot of us.
Oh, I don't see him.
Fucking Rob.
Anybody smoking tonight? What are you guys smoking?
I asked what you were drinking as well, and I didn't see because I can't see so well from this angle. I think we had a different table last time, or something was different. But it seems like I could see ourselves better, but I can't see this one so well. Now, we had 4 cask strength bourbons and a rye.
We did cask strength all night.
And another bourbon, so that could be it too. It's pretty smoky in here as well.
It is pretty smoky, but that's all right.
Heard something about tar.
You're just laughing at tar and honey.
I'm just texting people. People text me like, hey, man, I'm just watching your show. I'm like, comment, you fucks.
Yeah. I don't want to touch my phone. I want to pay attention to you fine folks. Took the time out of your day to pick up your device of choice, laptop, phone, tablet, television, except you can't really chat on the television, but that's okay. But, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Might need a bit more of this Dillon's. I really do enjoy it.
Would you like some of my smorgasbord?
I would not. No.
It's actually quite lovely. Well, yeah, it's pretty lovely.
Well, it's not Scotch, so I know your opinion on it.
Okay, Ty. Low blow, okay? But accurate blow. It's not Scotch, and that is a goddamn truth right there. It is not Scotch, folks. Nope.
I think I described it as milk crust. If I recall, I said milk crust, but
the crusty part you get when you open the top. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you see the thing for purging?
The lighter directly in front of you.
No. I'm sorry, for purging the smoke.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's a...
Oh, no, I don't.
I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do a purge for sure. It's pretty thick in here now.
Oh. Just billows out in the neighborhood.
So has anyone said what they're drinking? Tam's drinking bourbon, FSG. Okay, cool. FSG. WB is... I have no idea.
Saffel bourbon?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Shane
either.
says he's from Red Deer.
Yeah.
Ben says between 2 and 5 food bottle. I don't know what they're saying.
He was drinking some Ardbeg, I believe. Yeah, he posted a picture earlier today that he was killing a bunch of bottles with his brother, I think.
Ben?
Michter's. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Nice.
Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. So everybody's drinking rye tonight. Nice.
Cool.
Interesting.
That is interesting. Now I'm going to go back to the bourbon.
El Barbanos. Did someone say Begragino?
Can you fill me up, sir?
I most certainly can. Away from the computer.
Now, can you put a sploosh in here?
Ooh,
Go
we're going to
Sean.
use 2 hands for this.
Yeah. Full on sploosh.
You say when?
That's good.
With the amount of bourbon that's in there,
Yeah.
I'd say that's got to be sitting at like 64.
This is definitely sitting at above 60%.
Oh, yeah.
This is heavy bourbon.
WF Saffel is the tits. Killed a liquid earlier, killing this Saffel, then moving to WP10.
Whistle Pig 10.
Oh, okay.
Sploosh. Ben, that's yours. Sploosh. That's all of yours. Sploosh is an exact measurement of an unknown measurement.
Correct.
Yep.
It's a very technical, scientific term for that much. And
Yeah.
this much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sploosh is little pluck.
Splash sometimes.
Spoonful.
Yeah.
Syringe full. A sploosh.
An eyedropper niche.
Yep.
These are all things that happen.
A sploosh is an ish measurement. You know what I mean? Like 12 drops ish.
Sometimes.
20 drops ish.
Sometimes.
6 drops ish.
It's all sploosh.
Yep. Really, folks.
There are known unknowns and unknown unknowns and the unknown knowns.
And the
And then there's
non-caring.
the sploosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You'll see in our YouTube videos that we talk about a sploosh, sometimes a full sploosh, because half a sploosh will be half a measurement of whatever you're pouring.
Yeah.
Full sploosh is a full measurement of whatever.
It's a full-on squeeze on the eyedropper.
Full on
Bring
squeeze,
it full.
full on teaspoonful, full on tablespoonful. Sploosh is whatever you're holding. Full. Half a sploosh is half of what you're holding.
Drinking water and coffee. Like mix watered down coffee?
It's
Or
very
separate
late
to
to be
that.
drinking coffee, sir.
No, depends. Maybe he's a full-time coffee drinker. This is 9th cup and he doesn't care. Perhaps it's decaf.
You know, I spent a lot of time on night shift throughout the years, and we drank coffee into the early morning. Very, very, very normal.
Yeah, and then we're able to sleep right away when you got home.
Yeah.
Oh, night shift to do that to you.
But now it's the opposite. If I drink caffeine late in the evening, I find a little bit more difficult getting sleep. But night shift I found was very different.
What's up, Sean? You splish splash solution. New boot goofing. 3 easy payments. Genuine ostrich.
Rob sees no chat.
Yeah, because it's probably in the wrong one.
I don't know. Rob.
Trying to put my truck to bed, running home for some cast strength rye. Nice. Thanks, Shane. Thanks for joining us tonight. And yeah, we'll be chatting, buddy. I make it down to Red Deer often enough. Bought my dog there. So I'll be coming back soon enough, and we'll switch up some samples. You can give Josh and I maybe a sample of that triple cask JW Black.
Yeah, I'll give you a sample of anything I have open.
Oh, that's a tall order.
No, I'm serious.
So check out his
Yeah.
Instagram.
If you have
see-
something that I want, I'll trade you something that you want for it. Doesn't matter what it is. It's irrelevant what it is, man. It's just if you have something I want to try it.
Yeah. Well, Sean Kincaid has joined us. Sean
I like
Kincaid
Johnny
from
Walker. Sean,
Kincaid's
Sean
cavalcade
Kincaid.
of.
Sean, did you ever
Cast
get
strength.
over to get that Lecheg for me? I can't remember if I reminded you.
It's everybody's pollution tonight.
Where's Sean? There he is. Sean's a known sploosher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's big pollution, he said.
Big sploosher, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my, words are fun. I'm gonna knock this ash off. It's still holding well, but it's angled. If you can see it there, it's got a little limp. There's a little Viagra in that cigar. Ooh, that is tight ash. Wow. I bet that would have held on very long.
Add you on Instagram. No. Send it. Send us. Private message me your link. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to remember. Be honest with you, homie.
He's one of the worst
Yeah.
memories.
You're new coming in
history
here.
of
I'm not going to
memories.
pretend for 1 second to remember anything. So if you private message me, I'll get a notification. Then it's there, and then I can click and I can follow you. So yeah, I would love to do that.
Sean's going dusty searching tomorrow, and he's going to grab that.
Grab what?
What'd you say?
Oh,
Lecheg?
cool. Sean, 2 Lecheg 10-year-olds, please.
Yeah, I can't delete that other one while we're live on this one.
It's all good, man. Whatever.
Pain in the
Yeah,
penis.
it is what it is.
Yeah. I found a Lecheg that Josh hadn't heard of, and I got all excited about it. I sent him a picture, and he tells me it's a UK exclusive.
Yeah, I still can't find it, but I did pick up a Lecheg directly from their website, a wine cask finish 2 days ago. Yeah,
Ooh.
anything that they'll ship here that they have that I don't have, I'll always pick up because it's only 23-pound shipping. So I don't mind adding $40 to my order, right?
Sean says make sure you DM your shopping list to him.
Sean, let me do that now
Oh, my.
because I only remember one.
Oh, man, I really do like that. I'm gonna have a little bit more. Let's pour me a little.
Dillon's?
Yeah, please. It's quite lovely.
Yeah, it's sweet, but it's like a pleasant sweet.
Nice. You guys could probably hear that pouring since the microphone is right up against my glass today.
Boutique-y.
When we can't spell words, we use speech to text. It's worked well for us in the past. Oh, excuse me. Sounds like some shenanigans. Yeah, Mike is afoot. Ooh, no, not this time.
What'd they say?
Ben is assuming shenanigans with Mike, and I assume he means the wizard himself.
I don't know. I missed everything.
Robert Parsons is here now.
Bob,
There you go.
my good friend. It's great to see you. I'm teaching wildlife tomorrow and common safety orientation. First time in months.
How's that going to go?
That's a pretty relaxing day. Yeah, I love telling wildlife stories. Common safety orientation. We just take them through the presentation.
I was out doing a wildlife sweep today with the drone, looking for rabbit poop and deer shit.
Find anything cool?
Well, a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, we cordoned off an area and did a little survey, and
I started working at this company because my good friend Matt, who I've known for years, got me a job there. And when I got there, I was like, man, I'm a little bit nervous because I'm a different kind of cat. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can conform to my kind of lifestyle. Yeah, it turns out the boss loved Scotch, loved Tragically Hip. Then I had Rob Dog. Rob Dog gave me a guitar after the fucking fires that I still have downstairs that I'll play every now and then. And I was like, cool, I found my people. So, Rob, thanks for joining, you fuck. Love it. I got a full glass of bourbon tonight. Cheers to you, Rob Dog.
Sean, is that what you're smoking, or are you asking our opinion on the two? He said Drew Estates, Java Red Band, or PDR Dark Roast.
I never see it.
So the Java Red Band, I only recently saw, I think yesterday or today, someone smoking one. I haven't had one.
Mm.
So
You want
I
it?
couldn't really give you an opinion on it, but if it's Drew Estate,
It's good.
I mean, chances are.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, just from the name Java Red, I'm going to assume it's a coffee infused,
I think so.
like the tobacco.
Listen, Sean, anything that's attached to Drew Estates, I have not yet been disappointed.
Yeah.
Ever. One of their cigars, the Undercrown Shade, is probably one of my top 3 cigars ever. I really enjoy Drew Estates, man. Yep.
True. Oh, Java makes Maduro and latte also. So there you go. I've had to put a freeze on my cigar purchasing because I've bought a lot lately, And I have 2 humidors, both full, and a travel humidor full. I can't be buying any more right now.
I
Now
need
that I've
to get
seen
one.
these.
Man. I need to get a stand-up humidor for the headquarters.
That I can keep some cigars here.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got some Pappy Van Winkles, some nice Davidoffs.
We got those whiskey rows coming soon too. They were the, I think, port barrel aged.
Oh, PX Sherry.
That's what it was, PX Sherry.
I actually spoke to Chris about that.
Well, we'll give a shout out to the gentleman,
Chris,
Yeah.
LFA,
Chris Lapointe at
our
the
Lord and
Not
Savior.
Gentlemanly Cigar Smokers, hooked us up with these.
Yeah, he's a cool guy to point you in the right direction if you're looking for a cigar. He usually knows where to find them.
If you need a good cigar group, it's Not Gentlemanly Cigar Smokers.
Yeah.
So what we are smoking today is the Jaime or Jamie, I don't know, Garcia, the Reserve Especial JG Limited Edition 10th Anniversary 2019. So far, so good. This was a triple band cigar.
Yep.
So I'm gonna wait to take that
I'm
one
just
off.
slowly moving the band down.
Yeah, as one does. Oh, Nicole's here. Hi, Nicole. Are we drinking for you? We're drinking for everybody, mainly ourselves. We are drinking that Dillon's rye. I believe you might have, if I recall, again, muddled brain, but I think you sent some to maybe Ben. Did you send him this, the 3 oak, or did you send him the cask strength? And if it was the cask strength, please let us know how it was. If you would have missed it earlier, but we were talking about that last straw cask strength we got coming in here soon. Apparently, it's going to blow this out of the water. So
Yeah, I've heard from a couple different sources that it's a must-have.
the 3 oak, yeah, just finished second batch of Brooder caramels. Ooh,
Brooder, that whiskey
liqueur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Believe we had that at Guru.
Did we? I don't remember.
It was added to a cocktail, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Last straw. I want their scorn. I gotta fucking reach in. Yeah, we've got some coming. Pretty excited.
As am I.
I think out of those 48 bottles, we know where at least 15 of them went. Between all the people we know that bought some. It's pretty funny. It might just be a very exclusive dram for all us in the nose that we're able to get some muled over. What do you think of this so far, by the way?
I'm a fan. I would say this is very good.
So far.
Yep.
Yeah. My father has usually put out some pretty good cigars. I think I've had 1 or 2 that I was just like, But for the most part, from my experience, I've enjoyed them. I like to look back on my cigar scanner and see what I've had in the past.
Jeez, I don't keep a record of anything.
Gots to, man.
For me, it's just mental image. I remember if I had it, but if I look at it, same with Scotch, man, I need to see it. Show me the label.
That's what I've been doing for beer lately. That's why I've been posting it. So I can always be like, have I had this? And rip back through and be like, oh, yeah, I said it was good. I'll grab it. Again, it's an extension.
I still want to try that
mind
stout,
powers.
man. Like,
oh, we're definitely grabbing more of that. That one was.
We'll have to do a burn and turn, you and I, soon.
Might have to have it very soon, actually.
Yeah, very soon, I agree.
Yeah. Maybe we'll catch Shane. He's not here now, but he makes that trip to Utah twice a week. So
Shane, if you do go back and watch,
he's not here. He did leave.
There's a Barry Bros. Nope. Shiva's brother. Purple box, clear label, beautiful whiskey for like $80. Travel exclusive.
Ty, a new craft spot opened up down the street from my place. Have a vanilla stout. Now, when you say a craft spot, like a brewery or a restaurant, bar, serving multiple craft beers. And do you remember what vanilla milk stout it was?
Oh, yeah. He remembers.
Well, he didn't say what it was.
Do you remember?
No, he's saying he had a new one from down the street.
I see.
Did enjoy the Dillon's rye sample. Yeah, it's a brewery. Do you know the name of it, Sean?
Board Game Matt, the beer sensei. Talking about beer and the beer sensei. Fucking just...
Yeah, there's the real beer expert, everybody. Matt F. right there.
A beer expert has literally just...
That'd be fine things fermented.
Yeah, this is not a beer expert. This is a beer sensei.
Oh.
Yep.
It's Talking Dog Brewery. Just opened. Interesting. Okay. In the immortal words of Mr. Candy, I believe he said, "You had my interest, but now you have my attention."
Yep.
Yeah. You said all the things I like. Milk,
Kurt.
stout, and vanilla.
Welcome, Kurt.
And local.
Bourbon tonight. We're drinking bourbon. Matt Osborne, shut up. Big Matty. Is this Big Matty? Tell me right now, is this Big Matty? Matty! Tell me.
How are you going to feel if it's not?
I'm hoping it is. Oh my God, man. I worked for Sky for quite a while, man. We had some good times out at TRO. Is it? It's Matty! Fuck, buddy.
He's so excited.
Yeah, I am really excited. I hope you're doing well. I truly hope that you're doing well, man. Yeah, it's really nice to see you in here, buddy. Fuck, we had some good times. Yeah,
Comfortable.
we had some good times. Matty. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, man. Yep. Matty, I can't believe it. Good, man. Good. That's really exciting for me.
Do you think that would fit right here?
Yep, I know it would.
Watch your cigar now. Look at this. Hell yeah. Josh and I, while whiskey hunting, also went antiquing like a bunch of old ladies.
Yeah, we did.
And we each found ourselves some classic stand-up ashtrays.
We used to watch Antiques Roadshow very religiously in college.
How high were you?
We were high.
Yeah.
And we would take bets sometimes for like the series finale and stuff. Yeah. It was super fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess the current version of that game in college, if you were even watching bullshit, would be Storage Wars.
Perhaps,
I
yeah.
don't think, is Antique Roadshow still a thing?
I don't know, man. Been a long time now. What's Maddie saying? Like, Frizzy, what a bucket lid. We used to shit in buckets back then.
That's super gross.
No washrooms, man. Where else are you going to go?
The honey bucket, I guess, is it.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Oh, gotta run, gents. Maybe back in a bit. All right, Sean. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna look him up right now. Actually, I want to. Talking Dog Brewery. You have.
Yeah,
got
I'm
my
interested.
Interest.
Yep, I'm interested for sure.
Talking Dog. Talking Dog Brewing. There we go. They are very new.
Very new.
Interesting. Cool. I look forward to trying their vanilla milk stout.
Man, listen. We need to go because I need to try that milk stout.
Have you never had a milk stout at all?
I don't even know.
Oh.
I have to see it. I need to see
I forgot to
everything.
bring you that peanut butter one. I have the Dark Origins for you that I've been saving.
Highland Park?
No. A Dark Origins. Origins of Darkness beer. Like what we had once. This is a different one. I think it's got a blue whale on it.
Let the darkness flow through. We got a merge. It's getting thick in here again.
I wonder if we'll ever do it one day where it's just so thick that we never purge it. And we just have to swim through the smoke to the camera.
Yeah. What?
What?
Can't hear you through the fog.
It's more of a visual thing, but yeah, I guess. It's cold out.
Not even.
It's cold enough.
Wait till it gets cold.
I know.
It's
I'm
gonna
looking
get-
forward to it.
Yeah. It's going to get minus 50.
We better do outdoor episodes before then.
Yeah. We got a couple outdoor episodes coming.
Mm.
Some of y'all know my love for Famous Grouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get something special?
Did.
Was it available here?
No.
Oh.
There's no Famous Grouse available here.
Yeah, there's just that.
Smoky black grouse. Yeah, that's it. Too bad.
It is a shame. It is a shame because that is one of the better cheap blended whiskeys.
I agree. Very much so.
That's not smoke. That's my breath. That's how cold it is. I might have to get my jacket.
I got my cozy sweater. So, I'm good. Bourbon.
Richie Z.
Richie! Cheers, man.
It's like an old home week.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Richie. You know I hope you're doing well, man. Cheers, dog.
She chilly out with the wind. Me and JP were out smoking some cigars and drinking peated whiskey, smoking all the meats tonight.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe Matt was smoking peated whiskey.
Drinking peated whiskey, no?
That's what I mean.
You don't think he would?
I know he would.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Matt's been known to drink some peated whiskey from time to time.
One or two?
One or
Maybe
two.
even three.
Maybe 3.
Oh,
The
yeah.
night is but a fetus.
For you, not for me.
I've worked more.
Yeah, okay, me too.
It's only 8 o'clock.
Oh, we got another hour to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's so cool to see some OGs in the room tonight. Richie, man, fuck, I hope you're doing well. You're on Dillon's.
I am. I'm sticking with the Dillons tonight.
Yeah.
And you are, you've dived headfirst into that mash.
Yeah, I'm drinking a smorgasbord right now. Yep, it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Yes, it is. Yep. What kind of peated whiskey were you drinking, Matt? JP, I'm interested to know. Matt says 2012 Cardias. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's hard to find.
Is that the one that's up there now?
Nope.
No.
No. This one's the old label, weird writing. Very rare. You don't see that very often. Beer Sensei. Master Splinter. What should we call him? Master Board Game Matt. Yep.
So he would know. I have a question.
Oh, he will
Innis,
know.
Innis and Gunn does a lot of like barrel finished whiskeys.
They
Or
do.
barrel finished beers, I mean. Have they done like a heavily peated beer?
Have they?
Or has anyone besides Innis and Gunn? I just assumed it would be them.
Heavily peated beer.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I got one of their Innocent Gun 100% Canadian rye beers.
There must be Innocent Gun in that fridge.
I'm sure there is.
Probably
I'm not
like
drinking beers like that.
Irish whiskey, probably, right?
He loves your leather sofa, Richie Z does.
I have to tell you something about this leather sofa. My good friend who was just here, Robert Parsons, grabbed a sofa from him, made a trade. I sat on it, broke it after a couple times. Right?
Is that where I'm sitting right now?
Nope, this is a new one
No,
that was given to me from my good friend Evan.
because it feels a little loose in this area.
This is brand new.
That's
Brand new. Love it. Free of charge.
a good price.
Yeah, I was like, I'll be home later, probably around 5, right? He's like, well, saw it dropped off.
Did he put it in here too?
Yeah.
What a gentleman.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Him and his husband dropped off. Good to go.
The casting couch. I used to have a white leather sofa for many years. Loved it. Yes, the casting couch. This one's brown though. So take that as you will.
Is it brown?
Yeah, I don't think it's black. I think it's brown.
Brown. We'll call it brown.
dark chocolate brown. Yeah, even the camera shows it's brown. Oye, pasa chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Chocolitos.
Would you like a piece?
No.
Goes
Don't
well.
pass.
Goes well with the stogie.
I know it does, but so does this Dillon's, actually. Oh, lovely evening.
Yep.
Super disappointed in myself for the earlier fuck up, but whatever. We'll sort itself out by next week. We'll try it again.
Ooh.
Oh, did you guys see that? Wonderful dark chocolate is my favorite. Hell yeah. Sorry, late coming in. What drams are you guys enjoying? I poured Russell's Reserve.
Shut up.
Well, Richie, we're
Russell's Reserve in here.
we're revisiting Dillon's Dry from Wednesday's episode. Hope you saw it. But we were filming some bourbon episodes today, and Josh decided to take all the bourbons we drank that were left over and pour it all into one. So some of that is Russell's Reserve. Yeah. Some of it is 1792. Some is Jack Daniel Barrel Proof. Some is Old Forester.
Yep.
It's quite the mash. He's going to have problems walking in the house later.
I've had problems walking before.
Oh. New picks this week. Was gifted a bottle of Writer's Tears. Oh, okay. And a bottle of the Devon 12.
Glendeveron?
Guess so. Also picked up a bottle of Knob Creek Small Batch. Cheers. Well,
9-year-old?
cheers, Kurt. Nice.
9-year-old?
Do either of you have a mini cask? I'm looking to put a Russian Imperial Stout I brewed into a bourbon cask for a month or so. I do not. We know some people that do, and they can be acquired. Are you looking to do it like quickly, or can it wait a few weeks? You brewed your own Imperial Stout? Interesting.
I want to try this, man.
You do love Imperial Stouts.
Yeah. Old Rasputin? That's an Imperial Stout, I think.
Nope, sometime this weekend. Ooh, I don't know.
I have a photo shoot on Thursday.
Where? Here. That doesn't help. We're trying to acquire a barrel. Mini cask.
Nope.
I don't think we could get one by that.
Sean. And Edmonton.
Sean took off for a bit, I think. He's gone for the night. He's got a few barrels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mini.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
That's it, Sean. That's it, Sean. I can't read any of this.
Some old Wiser's 22-year-old is finally making its way to the U.S. Interesting.
Nice, Richie.
Winter, rather. Oh. Okay, so he doesn't need it this weekend. He meant winter instead of weekend.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a weird typo. How many
Yeah.
Canadian? Which ones? Oh, you guys are talking about. Okay. Been 50-50 this year on Scotch and bourbon and some Canadian. Yeah. Like, so for some reason, like Canadian whiskey in the States is, there's not, like it's Crown Royal. Seems to be big there.
Yep. I had some people from the States come into my class.
Yeah.
They were like, boy, where can we get that Crown Royal Black?
In the States.
I was like, Sobeys? He's like, what? Yeah, $60. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, man, go to Sobeys. He's like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, dude.
Right after class, bud.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It was on lunch break. Didn't count.
Time to take off this first band. Oh,
Yep.
what a lovely come off.
Nice.
3 bands in one, so you won't get that anymore. That's a damn shame.
It is a damn shame.
I don't want 3 of the baby shit diaper brown color they got going on. I don't want those.
That's sad, eh?
Let's not get into it. It's gonna make me upset.
Yeah, me too.
More angry with the government than I normally am. Crown Royal 13 I have. Delicious. Wish you could get Michter's or Weller's around here. There's no Michter's or Weller's in Saskatchewan?
That is too bad.
I could have swore when I was in Saskatchewan, I picked up a Glendronach 2014 bottling of the 12-year. Very exciting. That I saw Michter's there.
Nice.
We got lots of Michter's out here in Alberta. Reach out, Kurt. If there's something specific you want, you can mule it through our mutual friend Grant. We can get some out to you. We'll work something out. Message me after. Tomorrow, preferably, because I won't remember. And if I see it today, I forget about it. And yeah.
Yep.
You know how it goes. So
perfect.
message me tomorrow, and we'll sort something out. We'll get you either Weller's or Michter's. Looking for that antique or that 107 or
Yeah, the
toasted
107.
Michter's.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. No, I hit a few different stops through Saskatchewan, mostly just off the highway. Went to a couple of different liquor stores in Saskatoon at like 9 o'clock at night, and they close at like 10. Poor bastards.
I've had some Glendronach 18 Marsala in Manitoba.
Yeah? Ooh. Manitoba was all right for me. I got that Wheatfield Gold there and that Cavi Reserve from Ontario. I found out some interesting news about that, by the way.
No.
That is from a bigger brand, I believe, called Wolfhead Distillery.
Okay.
And they have their own coffee whiskey, and they have like a caramel vodka, and they have a cocktail that they make with them. And I think soon I'm going to order one of their packages and get a bunch of different versions of their whiskey and vodkas, and maybe we'll do some more cocktails and some more coffee whiskeys.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd disagree with that.
What are the people saying, man?
What are the people saying?
Walgreens Washington.
Did you stop at Lucky Bastards? I don't know where that is.
Neither.
So I'm going to say no. I don't think it did. Michter's is climbing in price. Good bourbon. It's pricing itself out. What I would pay. Yeah. You know what? The first time I heard about Michter's, I was watching this show on Showtime called Billions, and one of the main characters was at the bar, and he said, "How much is a Michter's?" And the guy said something like $300 a shot, something ridiculous. He said, "Oh, I'll have two." And then the woman beside him corrected him, said he meant bottles. And he started drinking one of the bottles there and then just took one home with him. I said, "What is this Michter's that would cost tens of thousands of dollars?" And that's when I first heard about it. Yeah. So I guess it was already high in price for certain bottlings and offerings. A107 is excellent. Michter's was never cheap per se. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm talking about then. Well, A107 is great, but I buy whenever I see it, but it's not often. Okay. What time did I look? My area. Chat with a bunch of Canucks, like these blokes. Donald Rants, Peter White, Rob, Jeremy, etc. Yeah. The liquor store in Outlook, Saskatchewan has an amazing Scotch selection. Kurt, next time you're there, take a picture for me and send that to me. I'd like to see what this amazing selection is. I dealt with a few idiots when I was there, actually. And then one clerk that absolutely knew his stuff. I was looking for more like single select, private select, Saskatchewan exclusives. I didn't find much, to tell you the truth. Michter's toasted bourbon is heavenly, super hard to find up here in Canada, sadly. Yes, I believe that they had some at Whiskey Drop in Edmonton. I think that's what they had for the Michter's. They got a few others there, but I think they had that toasted and sold out like right away. I didn't jump on it. Oh, I love Canucks. I need to check in on my buddy Haley and Prince George. Well, he should. He lives in Prince George. He might have killed himself already. So check in on him. Make sure he's still got all his wrists intact and no rope around his neck. Yeah, I said it. I said what I said. No, I'm just kidding. There's actually an excellent comedian out of Prince George that's doing a whole tour. Alex McKenzie. Yeah. Drove through Prince George twice in September. Nice place. Now you're just lying, but that's okay. We're all bullshitters around here. We've been drinking. That's what it is. The dark humor comes out when it's just me trying to carry this. I don't know what to tell you. I think I've only ever been to Prince George once. I was taking a trailer full of horses, and we got tired and slept in the truck. So I didn't really see much of the town. I just know what people tell me of it. So you grew up there. So would you agree with me, Clayton? Am I accurate in what I'm saying? I don't know. I just insulted all the people from Prince George. You missed it.
Wow, how rude.
Yeah, well, I'm a rude person sometimes.
Sometimes.
I can also be very lovely.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
how nice.
What are you doing? Making a disaster over here?
There we go. What happened to your cigar? Fucked up, man.
What'd you do to it? Or did that on its own?
Yep.
Well, for once, his is the one that broke. It's usually mine.
Mm-hmm. I haven't compromised anything.
No, I'm still smoking.
Yeah,
Nothing's
still
coming
smoking
through.
fine.
Just a touch of the, little bit of the wrapper there.
Soon time for me to order a Dalmore.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
Deep fried zucchini.
Last time I passed through PG was 14 years ago. Don't know much about the place. Yeah, well, there you go. Ty, is that you? You look amazing. Thanks. It's me. Unless you're thinking of someone else. I'm rocking this disgusting mustache.
Hey, you look great, man.
And shut up. Fucking liars. A lot of you. Get off me.
Good for you, man. People know what they know.
Are you saying, is that me because you don't know who I am, or what? I don't understand what's happening. Is that a hop necklace or is it a grenade? Oh, this is it's called the Kupenga, and it's from a Maori tribe in New Zealand. Some lovely people I met while down there, and they gifted it to me. I feel like I'm an honorary member of the tribe, and it's made a fishing net, and it's supposed to capture your life's journey until it falls off. I've been wearing it faithfully for 7-8 years now.
Buddy, I've never been one to question the universe.
Still rocking strong. When it falls off and does fall into pieces, I'm definitely going to have to go and make a trip to the promised land where there is no COVID and parties and raves happening frequently now. Get another one. Look forward to it.
Cool.
Did enjoy some actually delightful beers there.
Really?
Yeah, really did. Oh, I got a New Zealand Pilsner in my fridge.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to
I
having
like Pilsner.
Yeah, I don't mind Pilsners. I only see other shower pics on EG. Yeah, my shower beers are quite popular. Love your
Who's Andrew?
Pictures. Andrew is a guy I went to college with.
Oh.
And I forget where he's living. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, somewhere. I don't remember. No. I want to go there. 8 Wire is great Kiwi beer. Love those shower beers. I love them too, man. Pretty good. I've only posted a couple that I didn't like. And then the last few I've been just kind of sidestepping from beers and just trying some stuff out of my fridge. I just fill it up until I can't put any more cans in there, and then I just
Ketchup.
randomly grab one. So, yeah, no, I won't be doing that. I don't like ketchup. I think it's an insult to food. And chefs around the world will tell you the same thing.
You don't like ketchup, eh?
No. I will only ever eat ketchup when it's the only food lube condiment available for French fries. And even then, I'd rather have like blue cheese or ranch.
Ranch. Boo. I hate ranch. Hate it. Can't do it.
You occasionally drink beer in the shower. I regularly drink beer.
Ty regularly, yeah. Ty, first of all, regularly showers.
Yeah.
Regularly drinks beer.
I don't like to smell bad.
Yeah, regularly drinks beer in the shower. Yep.
Oh, no.
Is that your first ash? No.
No, that is my... Where's that torch, please? That is my second dash. I think I was talking too much. Not smoking enough. So since Sean Connery died, Crave has put up all of the new and old James Bond 007 collection on demand. So I've been rewatching. That's a damn shame. I've been rewatching. I started with the Daniel Craig ones, but I'm going to jump right back to the beginning with Dr. No. And a big shout out to Mr. Connery. Josh, are you the photographer behind those heathen photos?
I am. Who said that?
Richie. And he knows that.
I am Richie, yes.
Wow. Maybe he didn't know that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I am.
In Brampton with wife and kid. COVID Central. Lucky you. Josh and Ty.
Whiskey Heathens was a brand that I created and trademarked in Canada. And I used to do photography mostly. And then Ty came along. I was like, let's try a YouTube thing. And I was like, man.
No, that's not how that happened.
Well, I was like, man, I don't do the YouTube thing. Like, I tried and it's hard and I can't do it, man. So Ty came over, we smoked a cigar and fucking, we got homies first. And he does all the editing and shit. I was like, I'll give it a go. But Whiskey Heathens transferred into something very different. You know what I mean? Than it first originally was.
Oh, big time.
Models are amazing. The models are my friends, man. I use my friends, and they'll be like, "Yo, I'd love to take some pictures. Would you be down?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah."
Okay.
Yep. I have a shoot Thursday coming up. I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun, man. We have so much fun.
Oh, Richie thought it was more than one photographer. No, it's all Josh. Those are all Josh's picks.
That's me, man. Super fun.
Ben was asking how we met up. Was it work or just become friends? Interesting story, Ben.
Yeah.
I think we've told this before, but
maybe tell it
again.
Man. It's part of the lore.
I'll wrap this up with something fun at the end. But years ago, I had a fairly successful podcast. I was doing stand-up comedy, and a podcast for comedians is essentially a business card for everybody else. Every one of your favorite comedians has their own podcast, essentially. And I had an absolutely lovely co-host, still a very dear friend of mine. She's like family, Heather, and she ended up having to move for a job.
Cheers, Heather.
Cheers, Heather. She won't be watching. She's having dinner that I was invited to. I told her I was doing this instead.
I'm still sending her good vibes either way.
That's true. Yeah. Well, cheers to Heather. So her and I had this fairly successful podcast. We're doing pretty good. We're getting 3,000 downloads a month. I was happy with it for a local podcast. And she moved. And then I tried one episode to do by myself. And I uploaded it. And it wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. So I was like, well, I still want to keep doing this. It obviously can't be the same format. I don't have the chemistry of an awesome co-host. So I tried something different. I changed it to the coolest people I know. That was the new format because I know a lot of kick-ass cool people.
You do?
And a mutual friend of ours, he is the director of some of the radio stations here in town. He put us in touch. He said, Ty, I know you like cigars. Do you like whiskey? And I said, yes. And he went to Josh. He said, Josh, I know you like whiskey. Do you like cigars? Josh said, yes.
Oh, yes.
So Andrew said, I've got someone you should meet. He said that to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out, I believe, on Facebook and sent a friend request and a message and said, hey, man, I got this podcast. I hear you're doing some cool stuff with whiskey. Would you like to meet up?
So fun.
And, record an episode? And he said, yes. So
I
went to his
believe I
house.
said,
hell yeah.
hell yeah. Of course I did.
So I gathered up all my gear, and I brought a couple of flasks of whiskey. I have these beautiful flasks that I'll showcase someday.
Cool.
And I filled them with different whiskeys, and I was going to test them. And the first one he got within like 3 guesses.
I guess the whiskey?
You nailed it. Bud.
Blind?
Yep.
No.
It was the Glenfiddich Experiment.
The IPA.
IPA.
I remember.
And then the other one I just threw in fucking a bottle of Gibson's I had lying around. And I don't remember you calling it Gibson's, but you said, oh, it's definitely Canadian and it's not good. So then we recorded this episode while we smoked cigars. It was like an hour and a half long conversation. It was the first time we'd ever met in person. So we chatted for about 15, 20 minutes and then lit up cigars and poured some drinks and recorded this episode. And then I never released it. I canceled the show and I never did it again. I got about 5 episodes of a show that never aired and it just didn't work out. But Josh and I have our very first ever conversation recorded. It was super fun. And we listened to it once back last year, I think.
Yeah, I have a picture. I have a picture of us cheers and we were like, we look so cheesy. Let's try it again. Then we tried it again. Great time.
So we plan on when this gets a bit bigger, we're going to release that as a very, very special first time conversation. Yeah, it's
our first conversation ever.
Yeah, is recorded. I don't know who can say that. What was one of my favorite films is Casablanca. And, Louis and Rick are there on the runway as Elsa's flown off. And he says, "Louis, my boy, I think this is the start of a beautiful friendship." And it was
cool, man.
And we have our first ever conversation recorded.
Very. You don't ever get your first conversation with a solid homie recorded, man. That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
that's very fun, man.
And then we became good friends, and we see each other weekly, if not more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
it's been fun. We've been having a blast, man.
Yeah. And then these Sunday lives have just been super fun and enjoyable, and we get to
getting to spend some time with y'all is really nice too. It's nice to connect with people from like quite literally around the world, right?
Ben said, "Sorry, child was asking for my help with homework." How long? I'm not repeating the story, Ben. You're just gonna have to rewatch.
How long? I don't know. It's been a couple years.
1 hour, 15-minute mark to hear that story again. Yeah, that was, I think, 3 years ago.
I was at the old place.
Yeah.
In Thickwood.
You were packing up to move because this was ready to move into.
Wow, man.
So is that 3 years?
That was basically a lifetime ago.
Well, there you go. Oh.
3 years, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so that was 3 years
ago. You know what, homie? I'll tell you something.
Friends.
Cheers to you, man. Cheers. Seems like 15 years, man.
Yeah. And to many more.
Mm-hmm. You meet people over the years, many of you in this room right now, that I feel like I've known for 10 or 20 years. Homies I've grown up with my entire life. I'm not as close right now as people that I've met through social media. And even people that I've never met are some of my closest friends. And it's very odd. It's a different time.
It's funny.
I grew up before this time. This wasn't a thing when I grew up. We got on our bike and we went somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You couldn't pick. We didn't have a cell phone.
They go meet up at the green box.
Yep.
Or the park.
Meet up at the dugout. Meet up at the bench, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a different time. It's a crazy time to be alive, man.
It's funny. Just as we were setting up all this before all the bullshit from the previous stream that happened, I said to Josh that, like, I'm getting too old to waste my time with shitty people.
Yeah.
My limited time, I barely get to see the people I like as it is. So it was pretty nice that we get to do this weekly.
Well, it's a philosophy I've held for a long time. I'm not going to put in the effort for someone who's a shitty person. People are weird, man, sometimes. People just don't care about other people sometimes. And I truly don't understand that, man. And I don't know. We've been doing this whiskey heathen thing, and we met some super righteous people along the way, man. and it's been super fun. Like, fuck, we've had a blast. Smoked some good tobacco. Drank the most righteous drams you'll ever imagine. We've had a good time doing this, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we met some cool, like-minded people.
I've said
It's
before.
been so fun.
And
Nick's here, like goddamn,
cool.
social media. Everybody, we meet through social media, and then we become the closest.
We're isolated up here in the Great White North.
We are.
There's not a lot of the people.
We're up in the
that
frozen
we
tar
like.
sands, man. There's not very much else past us. You know what I mean?
No. But we've, like I said, I've said before that I've been involved in lots of communities. The stand-up comedy community, for one, is welcoming with open arms. I've made some great friends through there.
Nice.
The firearms community, I was heavily involved in that for quite a while. A field officer for a national organization that I don't give a shit about anymore. But still, met some amazing people through all that. And then when I got into the whiskey community, some of the best people I've ever met in my life happened to be
in the whiskey community.
Big into the whiskey community.
Yep.
Some of the most generous people.
Yeah. I've stopped off at places all over this country where people have said, like, you and your wife, please come, eat, drink with us. And they've brought out their craziest whiskey, and they've made their like homemade dishes for us, man.
Yeah.
And like it's been truly just amazing connecting with the whiskey people around the world and around Canada. It's been amazing.
It's been nice.
It's been crazy, man. It's been absolutely crazy. Yeah, you fucking crazy bastards, all of you. Cheers to y'all, man.
Yeah, cheers to you heathens.
Yeah, cheers to all the whiskey heathens out there. I remember the whiskey heathens was me and Adam J and Bill and Jordan in my living room tasting whiskey blind that my wife would pour for us. And we would have to guess it blind. And then I was like, man, there's like-minded people on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. Let's see if they want to do that. Nicole, right? And they were like, hell yeah, we're into that. Let's taste it blind. And we started tasting righteous whiskey and cheap-ass whiskey blind. And we're like, ooh, this is good or this is bad. And it was all blind and nothing mattered. And it was so fun, man.
Yeah.
And now the whiskey heathens, we're hoping to take this to a global conglomerate of random ass like-minded individuals who are known as the entity of whiskey heathens. Right? We mix our whiskey sometimes. We add water sometimes. Sometimes you'll mix a Gibson's with Coke. Why not? If someone's pouring it for you, drink it. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And it's been so fun so far, man. Yeah, it's been crazy. I've been having a blast. I've been having a fucking blast here. Excuse me.
So that reminds me, back when the weather was nice, Josh came over to my house one day.
In the Zen garden.
Out in the Zen garden. And I kept bringing out blind bottles. We'd hide them under and I'd pour them while he had his eyes closed or something over his head. And we were just banging them off. We were having a lot of fun doing it. And the only thing we've done blind on this show was when I tricked you into trying the 6-year swear jar.
Was I close?
You nailed it.
Did I?
It didn't take you long to realize what it was.
Cool.
But you'd never had it before. That was
now. I do remember the 6-year-old swear jar being fucking leaps and bounds above the regular swear
but
jar.
still not great.
No, I wouldn't call it great.
No.
But compared to the regular.
But I remember that I had mentioned this to the people before, that we had done that at the Zen Garden, and I've had 3 different people message and say, you guys are going to do like live blind taste testings?
Hell yeah.
And I've got a few things that my favorite was when I was able to pull out bottles that Josh had never had. That was fun. It was fun for me. He got close to the ballpark. You were able to like distinguish the area of Scotland, the region. I think you got it down to like 2. You took your time, so it wasn't very fast paced. But I think we should definitely do some more.
I would love that.
Blinds on a Sunday.
Yep. I would love to do blind tastings any day, ever. Because you might guess Brooke Laddie and you're drinking fucking Lefroy, man. Like, you might guess the weirdest shit. But that's the beautiful thing about blind. It doesn't matter. As long as you enjoy it, it doesn't matter where it comes from. You enjoy it, right?
Yep.
And it seems so far that we've been tasting blind whiskeys that we've been able to kind of distinguish what's good and what's not. And after you hone your craft, as many of y'all have, it just becomes just this fun challenge to drink something weird. Nicole poured us one time. We all thought it was rye, and it was this fucking like 30-year-old single malt. And we were like, "What the fuck?" It's beautiful, man.
That's always fun.
I would love to do that. We'll set that shit up, man. Maybe over Christmas or something,
Blind tasting is the best. Tasting righteous whiskeys is great, but finding cheaper whiskey that goes toe-to-toe or beats much more expensive whiskeys truly a sublime feeling.
I agree. Who said that? I agree.
That was Matt.
Matt, fuck, I agree 100%, dude. You can find some budget whiskeys that are just beautiful.
It's so fun trying the next bottle.
Remember when Glendronach 12-year-old from 2013? Remember when that was $56, everybody? Does anybody remember that?
That was like 80 something, and that's if you can find
$90. If I can find a $90 Glendronach from 2013, give me all of them, please. Me and my buddies will buy them right now.
Well, I think that has been depleted. So we really should do an episode on it now that it's done.
I got this much left. We should do an episode on.
And I got some of the 14.
I have been pouring it.
Excellent.
Yep. I hope you're reading the comments because I just not at all. I can't see those comments.
I think what's going to end up happening is when we finally do get your TV mounted up properly, we'll plug the laptop into that, set up the camera, and we'll watch on the screen. And then we'll be able to read the comments sitting comfortably.
Yeah.
We'll get there. It's always a journey.
Yeah, right now we're more about hanging out and trying to tell you what we enjoy and what we don't enjoy. Because it's okay if you don't enjoy a whiskey. If that's the case, you just wouldn't drink so much of that style of whiskey. You know what I mean? But Ty's been really opening my horizons on the Canadian scene. I was very biased on Canadian for a long time because I enjoy Scotch. And Ty kind of broadened my horizons there. So.
Because I'm a huge proponent of supporting local. And when I say local, I extend that to all of Canada.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to drink stuff, try to drink stuff closer to home to start. Obviously, now that's not saying I don't love Scotch, because I do. And I love American bourbons. But I try to always drink and at least try the local stuff. I've been drinking a lot of Canadian beers lately, just because and a ton of Alberta beers. And I'll give that to the NDP and Rachel Notley. They really did open up the craft beer market in this province. So thanks for that. But when I try to drink all these different whiskeys from across this great land, of course I can. This one?
When you're drinking whiskeys, carry on, please.
You got another glass right there.
Yeah, I just need to rinse this out. Getting some more Dillons.
Oh, fair enough. You got that Dillon's glass up there, though.
Do I?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, but this is my favorite glass.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I try to support local and branch out from Alberta. As you see, we're drinking Ontario, 100% Ontario Canadian rye. We've tried stuff from almost every province at this point. We got some, like I said earlier, we got that Wheatfield Gold, that Manitoba exclusive.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Some Ontario stuff. We got more Ontario stuff coming.
You got some Canadian Club.
I do have a very special Canadian Club.
Just cannot wait to try. And Ty's been secretly hoarding it.
Well, you said you wanted to do some outdoor episodes, and I was thinking that's one we save for outdoors. Yeah. But
we could do that. Yeah.
We could. We shall. We will.
Wearing nothing but a cozy sweater.
We're going to see what the weather's like. I might just do it in booty shorts.
I'll do it in booty shorts and a cozy sweater.
Big gut just hanging out, keeping me warm.
I will be wearing a cozy sweater.
Oh, well, that's fine. You do you, baby boo.
This cozy sweater.
Matt, I'll come by for a blind tasting. I'll help you mount your TV and bring some whiskey and cigars and some beers if you want.
Matt, come by.
Oh my God.
You're saying everything I love.
I don't know if you know this, Matt, but this couch could seat 3. You are one of the locals. You could join us on a Sunday, perhaps.
Matt, you can stop by any day, please, man.
Come join us for a live Sunday. Be our special guest. We got someone special. Not fully confirmed yet. Going to be on our show here soon. I'm pretty excited about it. Well, I won't say their name in case it's not happening yet. What does 40 plus Canadian Club taste like? I bet it's good.
Shall I?
Go ahead.
Canadian Club. 41-year-old is 41-year-old shitty grain. 42-year-old is 42-year-old shitty grain. 43-year-old is the same 43-year-old shitty grain. Shitty grain. I'm teasing everybody. The Canadian Club is a decent whiskey at 40-something years old, and that's it. At 40-something years old, it's decent, and that's all.
That was one of the first bottles, the 41.
We went.
We did, and I kept the bottle. I still have it. I kind of want to turn it into an infinity bottle, but I think I'm going to change the cork.
Okay.
It's really nice, laser etched, engraved into the bottle.
Yes.
It's a nice bottle. But I remember, and one of the big things I remember about it was I liked it warmed up. I kept it in my hand.
Of course.
And it tasted like butter tart to me.
To me, I tasted it, and I was like, okay, I'm happy I went halves on a bottle. I'm happy I did not purchase a bottle myself because I would be hard pressed
That was
to drink
expensive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it again.
No.
So I'll put it this way. I bought the 41 that we shared and split. I didn't buy the 42 and I didn't buy the 43.
I've had the 42 and the 43. And is it good?
I had the 42.
Yes.
It was okay.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah. It's
But-
not price worthy.
No, I would never think about purchasing that over a $250 scotch. I would.
What, you 100% would not.
No, I wouldn't. But folks, there are some out there. There's a Bella Mead out there that I would pay $250 for in a second, and it's a bourbon. But I would not do that for the Canadian Club. The 40-year-old plus is not up to par with some other grain whiskeys that I've had of the same year, same caliber. Invergordon, for example, Cambus. It's above and beyond what Canadian Club is. It's much more spicy. It's much more rich. To me, Canadian Club is a little bit flat.
Yeah, fair enough. There's your
That's
answer.
why I can't wait to try that sherry cask that you have, man, because it's the old bottle, and I'm wondering if it's different.
Oh, it's going to be different.
I can't wait.
Color alone.
You don't hear me every day telling you that I cannot wait to try Canadian Club.
No.
And, buddy, I'm telling you right now that I can't wait to try that.
You know, it's because you say that so much that I haven't brought it over, right?
Yep. I can't wait. And you know what? My worst fear now is that it's not going to live up to my hype, man.
Yeah. That's a
But-
possibility.
At the price you paid and what it is, I'm expecting something very specific. So if I get what I'm suspecting, fine. If it's worse than that, then I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? But I agree. That package, that bottle is immaculate. It's beautiful. Ty, before you open it, I would love to take a couple pictures with it, man.
Buddy, you know I'm going to open it with you.
Yeah. Oh,
Not a problem.
beautiful package. I agree. It's the old Canadian Club package.
Ben says he has not had any Canadian Club or Royal Reserve, and he is not even interested. Royal Reserve, that's
War Reserve, you buy that so you can put a sticker on Mary Brown's drive-thru. That's the only reason you're buying Royal Reserve.
we talked about doing an episode on it as a joke. We watched a guy steal a bottle, and we're like,
You know what?
Should we tell that story?
That's very true. I think we should.
Okay, so on a hunt,
I was in the Scotch aisle.
we were both there. It's
Yeah.
a small aisle, that particular store.
Ty was right behind me looking at Canadian whiskey and bourbon.
And we're looking at it, staring at the bottles, and we just hear a woman go, "Sir, you're not allowed to be in here." And my ears perked up. Oh, fuck, what did I do?
I didn't hear it at first. I was like looking at.
She said, "You know you're not allowed to be here. Get out!" And she started yelling. And we look over, we just see this guy, smile on his face, not a care in the world, just walking. She's following behind him. She's on the phone. I guess she was calling the police.
For sure.
And, well, we both decided that unless he touches her, we're not getting involved.
I literally said to the girl, I said, "Is there something I can do?" And she said, "No, this happens all the time. She said,
Yeah.
sir, stand back.
This was
And
a
I like,
regular.
I was
We
like,
can't
okay.
use the word customer, but
Yeah.
he walked through
Dead
the store, came to the whiskey section, didn't even look at the scotch, didn't look at the glass cabinet, didn't look at anything at eye level, kept staring at the ground, pointed, went, there it is, smiled, bent over, reached down and grabbed a bottle of Royal Reserve.
A big bottle.
No, it wasn't even the big
It
bottle.
wasn't the big one. It was the middle one.
Yeah, because they had like three different sizes.
Yeah, it was small, middle, big.
And he grabbed like the medium-sized
Yep.
bottle,
Yep.
grin on his face, there it is, grabbed it, walked out of the store.
As he was walking out, I literally was looking at Missy. I was like, is there anything we can do? And she's like, nope. She's like, our policy is to not do anything.
Yeah, and we were going to get involved
Yeah.
for someone else's liquor.
Yep. And I was
Especially-
like, okay,
yeah.
man. Like, she knows her policy better than me. I can't go punch this man in the face and
I wouldn't bother either.
make a citizen's arrest. She was like, sir, stand back. And I was like, okay.
What
And then
blew
she
my
told
mind,
us. She
though,
told us
Oh,
after.
that he's in there regularly and he'll just
Yeah.
go to the bus stop and drink it, and they call the police and they don't come.
Yeah.
But
I was shocked beyond belief, man.
I wasn't really shocked.
I was shocked.
What shocked me is that if you're going to walk into a liquor store and steal something, why would you buy? Not even buy. Why would you steal the second
Royal Reserve.
cheapest bottle you could get? Royal Reserve. Could have grabbed anything. There were $100 bottles of scotch
yeah.
just sitting there.
That is crazy to me as well. But me and Ty had a conversation with this girl after. There was a couple more customers that had ended up shuffling in, and we were like, "What do you guys do? What happens here?" She's like, "We are non-confrontational.
Nope.
They do what they do. We call the police and we report it, and that's it." So I was like, I felt like I should interject, and she literally was like, "Sir, step back." I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Whatever the fuck you say, I will do, ma'am." Like, my God, I don't want anyone to think I'm stealing Royal Reserve. If anything, I'm stealing scotch. Like, really?
Yeah, it was entertaining.
It was crazy.
But then we
man.
made the joke that maybe we should buy a bottle and do an episode on it. Then we both looked at each other and laughed in unison.
Yep.
And to this day have not bought it. But
Again, you know
don't
what?
compare Canadian Club to Royal Reserve. There is a difference.
I'll tell you something, Ty. We should buy a flask of Royal Reserve, man, and do it up exactly like we did a regular episode. Because, folks, I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for bottom of the barrel, Royal Reserve is the bottom of the barrel.
Worse than Swear Jar. I've
You know
never
what?
had it.
You know
I've
what?
never been inclined to try
There's a
it.
blind. There's a blind, Ty.
Okay.
Pour me, or I'll pour you, a Swear Jar and a Royal Reserve, and you tell me which one's worse, man. Because they're both going to be so bad. Yeah, I'm very interested. What are the people saying?
Richie's saying that he loves this live. Hope me and Josh go a while longer. Well, Richie, we'll be ending at 9 o'clock today. So you got 15
we got loads
minutes.
of minutes.
15 minutes.
Loads of minutes. Many minutes. We have the most minutes. I'm actually drinking this rye again. And to me, it's like gummy bears. It's very sweet and lovely after drinking some heavy bourbons all night. This rye, I was always thinking this rye is a great place to start your evening. Man, it's a great place to end your evening.
This is a great rye in general.
Yeah, it's quite sweet and just lovely, really.
Milk crust. Minty
crust.
milk crust.
Yep.
Dilly mint milk crust.
Oh, my buddy Matthew just texted me. He has 2 Lechegs for me that he picked up in Calgary. So I'm very excited about that. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I got to tell you something. I pick up whiskey fairly often in Calgary. Kensington Wine Market's one of my favorite places to pick up some weird Lechegs from time to time, right? And I had a friend stop by there and grab it. They brought it to another town. Another friend picked it up, and so on and so forth. And that's what we call a sniper trail. Bearded Dave, I'll throw a big shout out to Bearded Dave from Big Dave from Rare Drams. We coordinated a perfect time to get some whiskey up to Bonnieville and then whiskey back to me. So we avoid the shipping. The shipping's $30. And if you're
lucky, it's $30.
yeah, if you're a registered legit company, it's $30. We pay the shipping. But if your homies can get it up through the whiskey trail where they bring it up to you, I would say the $30. It just takes like weeks sometimes, right? But I understand that, and I accept that.
For those of you that are waiting on me to send samples, they're all prepared. It's just for me to send them all out. It's almost $350 in shipping for all the samples. So I'm just waiting on a little Christmas bonus, essentially, to come through before I just throw that money in the trash to send you fine folks some samples of whiskey. So hold tight. You're getting free shit that's costing me a lot of money to send.
Yeah, that's the thing, eh? Even when we're trading samples and trading bottles, it's very difficult sometimes to incorporate the shipping. But it's a necessary evil.
That's the way she goes. I was trying to get something shipped today. It was going to be $71 for 2 bottles.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Can I tell you
FedEx
something?
for $40.
Yeah, as someone who purchases regularly from auctions, 1 bottle from an auction in the UK is £75 shipping. 1 bottle.
That's what, 90?
Yeah, but listen,
100 Canadian.
Yeah, but listen, 20 bottles is £250.
So you wait.
Yeah, so you wait, and then it ends up adding X number of dollars. Let's say $40 to each bottle, but you're okay with paying that because it's something you can't get here, and it's still within an acceptable tolerance, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah, but it's tough.
And pour a golden shower. I mean wedding. That shit is revolting. What is golden wedding?
Golden wedding. We should do a golden wedding.
Why wouldn't we?
When I was a young boy, I drank lots of golden wedding.
That makes sense.
Yep, it's bad.
That's what started my brain damage.
Yep, we should drink some of those low end whiskeys that people haven't considered as being like good. Something that you mix with 7-Up. We should pour them in a Glencairn and taste them.
I'll mix it with Mountain Dew, the only soda ever made to mix with whiskey.
Buddy, I mixed Mountain Dew and Newfie Screech for years. Years I drank that.
Isn't Newfie Screech rum, though?
Yep.
Yeah.
I drank that for
Did
years.
you know that Mountain Dew was formulated to mix with whiskey?
100%, dude. Yeah. Hashtag know your whiskey.
You know, and I'll end up having it with Dr. Pepper, but that's just me. I actually take boiled Dr. Pepper. I boil it on the stove in a saucepan.
Yeah.
And I add Sailor Jerry's rum. And that's one of my favorite winter drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ty, you haven't had my mulled wine.
No, I haven't, but I've got a few bottles of some honey mead that I'm really loving right now from Australia.
Christmas is coming.
I'm excited for it.
So I only have 4 days off in Christmas, and I'll likely be in Fort Sask, but I have those weekends off and every evening, and there's something about the Christmas ambiance that really gets me going, man.
Well, I thought we are going to do a special Christmas episode, and I was thinking
Dalmore
15.
Well, Dalmore 15 I love.
Christmas in a glass.
Yes, it is. I agree 100%. Fruitcake, beautiful.
But we got a few other things we can do.
Big Pete Christmas edition.
There it is.
Batch 1, batch 2, batch
Go
3,
through it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever you want.
Well, let's talk about this Christmas shit off air. Back to these fine folks. You really think if you're a guy who drinks at bus stop, you're going to steal a 30-year-old single grain? No, I don't. But if you're going to steal, you already know you're getting away with it. Why would you take the cheapest thing? That's all I'm saying.
Folks, I'm going to tell you, I was shocked because I was asking the girl, I was like, how long has this been sitting on the shelf? Because I know this is an old bottle of Dewars or whatever. And she's like, man, 8 years, as long as I've been here. And I was like, cool, I'm going to take that. She's like, it's 10% off because it's last call. And then she scans it. I was like, it's 20% off. I was like, $30, okay, for $70 Dewars. And this guy comes in, man, in the midst of us having the greatest time, steals a bottle. And she literally tells us, sir, step back. You get out of this guy's way. The police need to handle this. And I was like, well, I don't want to get involved in any investigation here. You know what I mean? But that was the weirdest thing I ever seen, man. I never experienced that before. She's like, that's twice a week here.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
Generally the same.
I wanted to intervene. And she's like, nope.
No, I'm not sticking up for a corporate liquor store. It's different.
Well, she was literally like, nope, do not. You take a step back. Okay. It was so odd, man.
Ben says, "Dang, Josh, a friend is getting me my first Lecheg 10 for Christmas, and he cannot wait to get it."
Wait. He's pouring you a sample. He's buying you a bottle. Tell me, because Lecheg 10 is what started my Lecheg love. And I got to tell you something. Out of all the whiskey I have in my house, in my secret bunker, in my regular bunker, and my drinking bunker, I have more Lecheg than anything else.
There used to be a lot of Springbank.
I got rid of all of it, and all of my Springbank went to the same person, a person who I had sat in their house with them, and it went to the right home. But I was like, I spent a lot of time with Springbank. I truly did. And I was like, I think I have experienced what I need to experience from Springbank. This guy was like, man, I'm a Springbank junkie. When I was at his home, he poured me the most crazy Springbanks. So I was like, take all my Springbank collection, please. Trade me some things I would enjoy, like Dalmore, OBA, Ardbeg, Dark Cove, Committee Release, Burning Tires. That's what I want, man.
Nice.
Springbank is like light and fluffy and delicious. I like burning tires smacked in the head with a peat shovel. That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for the most intense and horrible whiskeys around.
They're not horrible.
They're horrible for some.
Looking for getting Gretzky's ice wine cask.
Had it.
I haven't had the ice wine, but I haven't had a Gretzky's that I liked. So
it's mediocre. Oh wait, no, the ice wine is the newest one. Yeah. I have not had the ice wine. The red wine cask I had. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great.
Before Gretzky was making whiskey and now beer, he was making wine, and I went to the vineyard in Kelowna and tried a plethora of different Gretzky wines, and I think out of the 5 I had, I into the spittoon 4 of them. Didn't care for them. So then when he was putting out a whiskey, I was skeptical, and my skepticism seemed to be correct for my palate. I did not care for it. I have not had the ice wine.
Well, do you remember the time he sold out and went to Los Angeles? Yeah. So
about that so much, but I just meant his wine in general. I don't care about him as a person. Seems off the wall, so I want to try it. Well, if you find it and you try it, let us know.
Who said off the wall? Who said that? Because
Ben is also curious for the Ice Cask 99.
Who said that off the wall?
Shane said that.
That's what I'm about.
Yeah,
I like trying off the wall whiskeys. So to you, if that's interesting to you, buy it. Go buy it. Try it. Send me a sample. Let me send you something.
He said he's looking for it. So
yeah, if you buy it, I'd love to get a sample of it, and I would love to send you a sample of anything I've opened.
This is our new friend Shane.
Yeah, so Shane,
so we'll make it work.
This goes for mostly anybody. If you have something that I want, I'll send you anything that I have, because to me it's an equal trade. Because if you have it and I want it, and I have it and you want it, let's make it happen. So something I haven't tried is something I want, right?
Yeah.
That's why when you bust out something I haven't tried, and you know my palate by now, know if I've tried something by now. Generally.
Because everything you try, I essentially get to try. So
So when Ty busts out something I've never heard of or never tried, I'm so excited. Whether it's bad or good, sometimes it's bad, and that's okay too, right?
Clayton popped in and said Highland Queen. I assume he's talking is Highland Queen just a shitty whiskey?
Nope. Highland Queen's fantastic.
Oh, wait, we had Highland Queen.
I love the Highland Queen, the 16-year-old.
I don't know what we had.
Oh, my God. Clayton, wait. I can't see any of that.
That's fine.
Clayton,
I'll read it to you.
Tell me more.
That's way up ahead. We're going to get back to it. I'm just running down for all the folks because we got 12 minutes to go. So Ben said Dr. Pepper in all caps. Nice job. Was going to grab the Highland Queen. Never heard of it.
Do it.
Okay. There you go. So there's your answer.
If you can find the 16, Nicole, tell them.
She says Highland Queen 16 is so good. There you go. She already said it.
Shut up.
Yep.
Come on. We can't all be wrong, right?
So there you go. I haven't had it.
Highland Queen.
We'll be looking for it.
Jay, may you rest in peace, my dude. Cheers to you. Jay used to rep the Highland Queen, and I actually won it on an auction on a charity event. And I was blown away
Really?
by Highland Queen. I'm telling you right now, Highland Queen, do it.
The 16 or any Highland Queen?
I would go with anyone, but the Highland Queen 16, I know for a fact, is fantastic.
Lowland is Glenkinchie.
Glenkinchie. Love Glenkinchie. I found a 10-year-old Glenkinchie, an old bottling at the same store that you found that cigar malt.
Yeah?
Yep. I found a 10-year-old Glenkinchie, and I was like, holy fuck. And he's like, $80. And I was like, I'll give you 87. Boom. Beautiful whiskey.
Josh,
Yeah.
He's only asking you. He doesn't give a shit about my opinion. How much better is the Dalmore 15 compared to the 12?
Who?
Ben asked that.
Ben.
Leaps and bounds. That's my opinion, even though you didn't ask for it.
Leaps and bounds.
Yeah, that's your
an
answer
understatement of the year.
Yeah.
The 12-year-old Dalmore, skip it. Don't. It's not worth your time.
I think he just killed the
worth
bottle.
your energy.
I think
And if you, oh my God, if you like the 12-year-old,
we'll love the 15.
Oh, the 15-year-old. To me, the 15-year-old is better than the 18-year-old. The 15-year-old to me is better than the King Alexander. I've had a couple indie bottles of Dalmore, not even colored. Is it great? Yes, it is great. But that 15-year-old, folks, I'm telling you,
killed it, yeah.
That 15-year-old
I've gone through multiple
is
bottles,
something else.
and I keep it stocked.
When you can find that at a good price, it goes on sale very often, especially at Sobeys here in Alberta. I do believe I gave you a bottle of that 15-year-old.
You gifted me one for my birthday once.
Oh, my God.
Couldn't ask for a better gift.
Folks, now, after trying thousands of whiskeys, going back to that 15-year-old is still a treat for me.
There you go.
Yep, it's nutty. It's beautiful.
So there's two opinions. You got the one you wanted. You got mine anyway.
Is the 18 good? Yes, it's good. Is the 12 good? No. But the 15?
Richie Z says Lowland is Auchentoshan, not an impressive distillery. No offense to them.
No. Richie, I agree 100%.
And then Nick said you need to drink more Auchentoshan expressions.
Hold up. Who's Nick? Which Nick?
Nicole.
Nick. Okay. Nick's has a couple independent Auchentoshan's like we found that day.
Yeah.
They're great. Those independent Berry Bros Auchentoshan's, they're unbelievable.
That's a gift for a friend of mine that I have yet to ship as well.
The 12-year-old is cheap and it's sweet and it's reliable. The 3-wood is fantastic, folks, at $70, $75. Do yourself the favor, buy the 3-wood. The 18, skip it. It's too expensive. The 21.
We talked about Auchentoshan in our
Don't do
first
it.
ever episode. So
Don't
go
do
back and
that.
watch that. We'll talk more about it.
Yep.
First episode
Do
of this
yourself
channel.
a favor. Get the 12-year-old Auchentoshan to start. After that, go with 3-wood Auchentoshan. You do not need to go with another one unless you want to go with the 50-year-old Auchentoshan. That's delicious, and it's a cut above the rest. But
Clayton
the
says he
3-wood.
likes the Auchentoshan 3-wood.
Yep.
Nicole says Bladnock, another cool lowland distillery.
Yep.
And Auchentoshan Blood Oak. Well,
Okay.
that
Blood
just
Oak.
intrigues me.
Blood oak. Very rich. Yes. Yes, it is. But you do not get to see the blood oak.
No, it's never. It's gone.
No. Show me where you can find the blood oak, Nick. If you have a sample, I would love to get it. I'll trade you, of course, anything. Nick, anything I have open is open to you anyway. But the blood oak, you don't get to see. The 3-wood is everywhere. And that's the Auchentoshan that you want.
And the American oak.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
It's super light.
Nick has enjoyed
Too
the
late.
10 lately.
The 10, you can't find the 10-year-old Auchentoshan.
She finds
Nick.
all the weird shit.
Yeah, that's weird. You just can't go get that, Nick.
JP, fuck's sakes. Jay says, I'll trade you a bottle of Royal Reserve Bus Stop Reserve, the diversified cask strength.
Ass.
I'm gonna custom make a label. We'll make into a sticker and throw it on there. Diversified cask strength. That's funny.
I drank
Well done.
5-star for years with 7-Up. I used to drink. I used to bring a bottle of 5-star to the bar that I frequented. and they would charge me $2 for a drink because I brought my own whiskey. Eh?
Yeah.
But that was 15 years ago, man. It's different now, right?
So Clayton says, I'll give it a go. Oh, okay, they're talking about the Bladnock, whatever.
Excuse me, folks.
Highlands are my favorite usually. Ben says, Josh, once again, he was only asking you. I'll just go fuck myself, Ben. His brother gifted me my first scotch, July 2019, at the beginning of my journey. It was a Dalmore 12. After tonight, second bottle killed, probably will not have it again. So, yeah, he killed the bottle and posted it today.
But that's a perfect place to start.
Ben! It's a perfect place to start. It's a 12-year-old. That's where you start. But now you've moved on. You don't need to buy that again. But I'm telling you,
If that was your first scotch,
at some point, people will tell you not to buy Dalmore because of the coloring. Buy the 15 when you can get it on sale. I'm telling you to buy the 15. I'm telling you to do it. If you don't like it, Ben, let me know.
He says, excellent place to start. He agrees.
Yep. It's a start.
And then JP, the Ock Bartender Malt is some of the best value you can get. People sleep on it because they're dumb. I don't even know about it. Never heard of it. If I see it, I'll grab it, though. The Auchentoshan Bartender Blend. All right. Cheers, Josh. Okay, again, I'll go fuck myself. Only have had the Auchentoshan 12. Interested in the triple wood. Okay. Oh, Ben's laughing. Now you'll acknowledge me. I'm just here for your amusement and laughs. That's fine. Actually, that's exactly what we're here for. So that's fine. Yeah, excellent place to start. Agreed. So I don't know why he decided he had to leave right now. We're wrapping up here in about 5 minutes. So any more quick questions or anything anybody wants to mention we can get in here?
Wait!
But 5 minutes, sir. 5 minutes.
This is an estimate.
No, that's fact.
JP said something about bartender's malt.
He did, yeah. The Auchentoshan.
Complete shit.
Oh.
Who likes it?
JP does.
It's made for mixing. But again, first time I had it was when it came out, so it's been a while. JP, do you have some? Because I would love to have another sample of it. But it's made for mixing.
He says it's the best value you can get. Is it cheap?
It's cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I understand that, JP.
People sleep on it because they're dumb. So you're dumb, Josh.
Yep.
Okay. Glad we got that sorted. I never see it, but always wanted to try Dalmore 18. Always see Dalmore 18.
Dalmore 18. Listen. Who said that? Who said that?
Richie.
Richie, have you had the 15? Skip the 18, dude. The 15's where it's at.
It's like $60 for that Auchentoshan.
Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, the bartender, I'll give you that. It's a cheap, reliable dram.
Okay.
But I would prefer, for an extra $10, $15, I would prefer the 3-wood.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I think I have a bottle or two in the cabinet. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I prefer.
You love the King Alexander?
Okay, listen, I like the King Alexander, but it's $300 here.
Yeah.
You can get the Dalmore's regular 15-year-old is regular about $150. You can get it on sale
About 130
for
120.
110 to 130.
I haven't seen it for 110. But yeah.
I've seen it for 110 at Sobeys. And if it's $110 for a Dalmore 15, I'll grab it. That one I gave you that time was one from my bunker.
Beautiful.
Like I had two. And I was like, I think this is something Ty would actually truly enjoy, right?
Oh, and the do.
And I got it on sale.
Stocked.
Like honestly, I got it on sale. I didn't pay $150. I paid $110. And at $110, man, that Dalmore 15 is something else. I'm telling you. Richie, man, please. I would be so interested to hear your thoughts. I'm serious, man, because you know what's good and what's not. And I would be so interested. Have you ever had the 15 at all, Richie?
There's a place in Camrose that had King Alex for like $400.
It's too much, man.
Yeah.
It's too much. I paid $325 for my King Alex and it burned. I would like some too, please.
You shall have some.
And I didn't go replace it. But when insurance paid me for that bottle, I bought 2 bottles of something much better. Right?
So yeah, Richie's going to look for the 15. Good call. Well,
Richie,
folks, anything
Richie,
else?
Seriously,
He's never had it. So.
pass the 18. Pass it. Go with the 15, dude. Oh, dude, I would stake my reputation on it, man. It's been a long time, but I know what I know. Right?
It's one of my favorites. So
The 15?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nutty, sherry, soft,
Spice.
beautiful.
Like I said, Christmas in a glass for me. That's how I describe it.
Fruitcake, man.
Yeah. So
Are we done?
We've gone over.
Let's do a quick recap.
Quick
recap,
sure.
everybody. We're heading out. Let's do a recap of the night. Start with the whiskey.
We started with Dillon's Rye,
Dillon's right.
the Three Woods, Ontario 100% rye.
Decent stuff.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Quite sweet.
hopefully you guys watched the episode that went out on.
If you
Wednesday.
haven't, check it out.
please do.
Yep,
Give it a
it's-
like.
It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
I couldn't write a description because I couldn't remember actually tasting this whiskey.
Hence the reason